Do you ever find yourself falling down a path of negativity and you just feel like that's not you and you're looking to get out? Well, I've been there. In this video, I'm going to show you a couple tips that I use to stay positive. What's up, guys? Welcome back. My name is Brad. I make videos with tips and motivation on how to get out of debt, how to stay positive, and live a more happy, fulfilled life. Today, I really want to talk to you about the positive thinking and the power of positivity. In class, one of my students asked me, "Hey Finn, how do you stay so positive all the time?" And it really made me reflect and think, well, I don't know, it's just easier to become positive. Throughout the course of my life, I wouldn't really consider myself a positive person. I lived a life of normal negativity, feeling like everyone was out to get me, feeling like people were luckier than me or were given more things than me, and I just started to feel overcome with negativity, and I knew I had to make a change. So over the last year or so, I've really made it a focus and a goal to change my overall mindset from negativity to positivity. And I cannot explain to you how much better I feel as a person and how much more enjoyable I must be to be around. And it's not exactly our fault if we fall into this path of negativity. I feel like it's almost forced upon us. It's harder to stay positive, but when you do, oh man, sky's the limit. And whether that negativity is brought on by social media or by friends and family around us, there's always ways to get around it and become more positive and just smile a little bit more. I found that in life, Murphy's Law does not even exist. I see so many people talk about Murphy's Law and Murphy this and Murphy that, and I'm not downplaying bad luck. I'm just saying that bad luck needs to be part of your life. We go through ups and we go through downs, but there's a benefit to both sides of the spectrum. When we are up, that means we are winning at life. We are doing awesome. That's positive. But when bad luck falls upon our shoulders, that's usually an opportunity for us to grow and for us to learn. And those things in my eyes are also positive. I don't just look at the ups in my life and then complain about the downs. Murphy's Law doesn't exist. What I do try and think about now when bad luck comes upon me is how I can breathe, take a deep breath, and learn from this experience and understand that sometimes everything isn't gonna go according to plan. And like I said, I'm not saying that you can't go out and say I'm having a bad luck day, but please remember that when Murphy's Law comes around, that is a positive experience in your life. If all you have is good, that's not good. That's what social media is. I find that negative mindset of thinking about how we always have bad luck, it's kind of like a problem solver versus a problem identifier mentality. My mom always told me, Brad, try and be a problem solver, not a problem identifier. All too often, we get to that identification of a problem and we stop there and then shoot down the path of negativity. If you want to be a positive person, when you identify that problem, don't stop there. Move past it and say, okay, I've been given a situation of negativity. I've been given a little bit of bad luck in my life. How am I going to fix it? How am I going to solve this problem that I've encountered? Because that growth and that change is really what's going to make a difference in your life. There are no such thing as good days and bad days. There are only easy days and difficult days, because the only bad day you're gonna have is the day you leave this earth. And I really try and think about that every single day. I don't have good days and I don't have bad days. I have really easy days and I have really difficult days. And the easy days are fun and playful and awesome and make me smile. And the difficult days are harder to navigate. But with positivity, it becomes easier to navigate those days. And I know people are gonna be like, Brad, I can't stay happy all the time. That's impossible. Absolutely, I agree with you 100%. But please, don't confuse sadness with negativity, because sadness is allowed. Guys, like I said, we are not perfect. We have these ups and downs. If I can use myself as an example, in the last 10 years, I've lost my mom and I've also lost my dad. 15 years ago, I lost my brother. I had some immense sadness happen in my life, and I mourned through those processes and I embraced that sadness. But I always tried to use that sadness to learn, to grow, and make a positive situation come out of it. For example, I lost my mom to lung cancer. The positive thing that came out of that for me was I used to be a cigarette smoker, and seeing that sickness really changed my mindset. I quit smoking cigarettes and my life improved. I used a negative thing that I could not control, and I used that sadness and I turned it into something positive. I just lost my dad this past November, and it was brutal for me. It really beat me up, but I found a positive light in it. I appreciated my daughter and him being a grandpa and him enjoying those little things, and it really made me enjoy and appreciate even the short times we have. He got to spend only 10 months with Avery, but every single time he did, he treated it as though it was his last, and I really saw in his eyes, and it really inspired me. And this is not easy, guys, but you can find positivity in everything, even sadness. You do have to work hard at it. I know you do, but I think you can do it, and you need to find people that are out there to help you. When I first started this whole debt-free journey and things like that, I got a ton of negativity. I felt alone on an island. My wife and I, our heads spinning. How are we gonna socialize with people? Nobody's gonna like us anymore. But then I found out and I remembered there are like-minded people everywhere. I got on YouTube, and this like-minded community fuels me every single day. I no longer feel alone in this journey, and that can happen with anything, especially when you go outside the norm of society. And this is where that contentment of life, loving your life, not theirs. If you love your life, people are going to be drawn to you, and those people you may not even know they're in your life yet. Because I'm getting debt-free, my marriage is better, I'm a better person, a better father, a better husband, just an overall better person from one positive action. And that contentment makes me feel alive. And because of that, I've drawn people in towards me, and they enjoy being around me more. And guys, positivity, it compounds with success throughout the day. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that often I like to just do a little something in the morning, reminding people to stay positive. Take a deep breath. Walk out of the house every day knowing that it's going to be a good day, and knowing that if it becomes a difficult day for you, that you are going to be able to tackle the day. Start the day with positivity. For me, I've read it in places you've probably heard before. I like to make my bed every day. Not because I like to make my bed, but because making your bed is a simple task that you can start every single day with a positive outlook. Look at this task I completed. I made my bed. And worst comes to worst, if you have a difficult day, you get home and you have a wonderfully made bed to get into. I feel like this is something I could talk about for hours on end, guys, but the simple fact is, if you are considering yourself a negative person, that's okay. I've been there. I was a negative person. People told me. But you can make changes, very simple changes, to change your outlook from being negative to being positive. Find like-minded people. Love your life, not theirs. Be a problem solver, not a problem identifier. And understand that you are going to have ups and downs in life, and both situations, the good and the bad, are learning experiences that are going to make you a better person in the long run. I appreciate the constant support that I have. My YouTube family now, over 1,600 people strong. I cannot explain to you enough how much that makes me feel positive. I love coming on here, and I love helping, and I love being a beacon of light for people that need it, because God knows I needed it at some point too. Until I see you on the next one, please stay positive, work really, really hard, and be kind to others. And I'll see you on the next one. Have yourself a very easy day.